Look up there! That's the Jade Chamber! This is bad. Paimon's... Well, since we want... Let's look around. Since this is the right place, it must have something to do with... No way! Just trust... Aw, if that wind current was stronger... Huh? Why? Or... Alright, let's Oh, hang on a moment. Looks like we've gotten close to the Guizhong Ballista. Why don't we shoot you up to the Jade Chamber using the ballista? Oh, right. This... Oh, that's right. Now that you mention it...
Halt! Who trespasses on these hallowed grounds?
Exactly. What are you talking about? We're invited guests. What makes... No. Wait. Maybe this... She pretended to invite us to the Jade Chamber, but set up a megalith ambush. Now Paimon's mad. You, over there...
What? We're just on guard duty. What do you mean, shameless?
What nonsense! Seize these suspicious intruders.
Well, here they come. Odd reveal. Let me scribe.
Who goes there?
Fate is upon you.
Take the target alive! Attack! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Shadows of fate.
Take this! Bested! To arms! Take the target alive!
Written in the stars.
Let the triad! Beaten!
Stop! What's all this about?
Lady Kuching, these two strange...
Who are you calling strange?
You want to go to the Jade Chamber?
We're invited guests, here to look for the Lilith.
Well, as it happens, I am one of the Liyue.
Oh,
I'm Kuching, the Yuheng of the Qixing. I know of you, traveler. You're Ningguang's guests, yes?
wow. Paimon didn't think we'd meet.
The Guizhong Ballista. These Millilith are just here.
So this was all a misunderstanding?
Anyway,
That was... Eh? Oh, right.
just call me Kuching. I'd say that Ningguang's purpose is...
We're not taking sides.
When you say protect, you're referring to their
Huh?
You are mortals, and thus under their protect. Naturally, they would also regard Ningguang. I'll say it like it is.
Well, you've got a point there. Still, this is the first...
Should I respect the shallow? Forget it. I shouldn't. Either way, Rex Lapis's death is indeed how surprisingly civilized of them. Well, for Ningguang, the time of the adept. I'll stop. You should both be off to the cream of Lee was mercant.
Favor? But... Wait, that's right. Greeting...
All right. You can decide on your... You didn't actually have... Well then. May we meet again, traveler.
Well, that Yuhung may not respect the gods. So, what should we give to... Oh, right! Paimon dream. Paimon has a feeling that if... Why don't we go with that for a gift? Nope. But Paimon... Let's go gather and greet... Ooh, look at that slime. It looks crystal clear. And very delicious. That's the one. Huh? Is it just behind? Huh? Did you hear that? No. Uh-oh.
There's no end to this.
Written in the stars. Shadows of... Oz revealed.
I understand. Don't say that. I'm Meng Dan, a supplier. I never expected that those treasure... Is there anything that you lack? Antiques?
Wait a moment. Actually,
Oh? And what might...
do you have a box that can store...
Of course we do. Now just give me a moment, and I'll let the...
Great! Paimon should...
Uncle Meng already told many of the best goods in our here. This contain...
Yep. Hang on a moment.
Sure, please help yourselves. As long as it's on our shelves.
Traveler, this clay pot looks really awesome. If we use an antique, it's done!
Oh, yes. You...
Woohoo! It looks beautiful! Great! Now... According to Kuch, excuse me, do you...
Yes. How many would you...
It's not convenient to...
Ah, well said.
Yep.
And yet the code they used was not the...
I've been waiting for you.
Since this is our first meeting...
Oh, for me. This palace floats in the skies, higher than the peak of any mountain. I have been gathering the funds necessary to build it. At first, it was but the sign. One day, I believe it will open. Not many from outside Liyue, and as such, I have been putting on.
What?
And I finally got
Wait!
everyone at Wangshu. At the Guizhi. Our eyes and ears are more than sufficient. Well, I wouldn't expect you to. I believe that you've heard of the Archon War. Many gods used to. In the end, you can see Goyun's stone fort. Beneath the spears lie those. Not only is it true that gods may die, another Lord of Geo will arrive, even in a new era. The Liu. That day at Yujing Terrace. But our enemy has long lain hidden within the harbor. Hiding the Exuvia was a necessary.
Who's this enemy you're talking about?
What do you think, traveler?
Huh? What are you two talking about?
Well answered.
Huh?
The scenery out here is fine indeed. Be at ease, you two.
Can we really?
I have invited you two here as friends.
Ooh,
Why, you've kept your ear to...
that's because even the storytellers are talking about it.
That's because that wall records Leo's secrets. But the secrets of the mercantile world, if possible, I'd like to have... But if you were to choose the... You'd pick Kuching? I originally thought her a bit too hard-headed, but after she said those words, the top... Well, I must say that quite a few of my... I won't deny that Rex Lapis... Indeed. It seems that you understood what I meant to say from the very beginning. I called for the gag order and for the Exuvia to be hidden to temporarily stabilize the situation. And also, with Rex Lapis's death, the Fatui have busied themselves with many clandestine actions beyond their diplomatic remit. Allowing the rite of parting to take place was also meant...
It's exactly as Zhongli said. The chasing only Wait, that's right. Speaking...
Of course.
Paimon's heard that anyone who sends a greeting gift gets a little something...
Well, we have made quite a bit...
Yay! Paimon... One of the sheets on that wall. Don't look at Paimon like that. Just imagine. How much more... Oh. Let's grab one. The biggest one. Huh? Well, that was an easy search. La 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 la. Huh? There's a place marked with a circle. Sigil of permissions. That doesn't sound like treasure. This piece of paper showed... Oh, Ningguang did put research on the sigil of permission? Speaking of which, there's also some connection between you and the sigil of permission. Oh, well, should we... Oh, so you're saying that it's Anyway, we'll see if you're on it. Before we look for Zhongli... like maybe the Fatu being able to channel divine power in battle and the plot thicken. Alright, the last stop on our rite of party. Let's go! Paimon hates...
Right on time. Did you enjoy your visit to the...
It was so big.
Indeed. Then you met with Ningguang, I trust?
She's super rich, and yeah, his take...
Oh. So you also met...
She said that...
No respect for the... Indeed, contrary to the... Although she's friendly, there's no way of clearly discerning her true... Yes. She has only relied on herself to rise to her current... It's said that she's the one behind the constant expansion.
The Jade Chamber is only second. What's the most
Why, Mora, of course.
All Ningguang talked about was the Fatui this and the Fatui...
That is how the Fatui have always been. No matter what they may be planning.
So, is there anything we need to get for the rite of parting in Diwa?
Yes, as a matter of fact, there is.
Glaze lilies. Well, why did we come all the... Oh, right! Paimon
No. Those lilies have all been gardened by... Dihua Marsh used to... Before the Archon War. Of course, there are some wild glaze lilies have... But I'll need your assistance in gathering these flowers. No. I need you to sing to them.
So how good is your singing? Really? What?
We'll only know once he starts singing.
It's time to sing. Whenever you're ready.
Da 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 da.
What happened? These flowers are jumping. They're really angry. Is it because you sing a song to Mondstadt that they don't understand Terima?
Wings of darkness, come, step.
Those weren't glaze lilies. Glaze lilies wouldn't hit people.
This little monster is known as a whopper flower. The glaze lilies used as a...
Well, that's nice and all.
Unfortunately, no.
That's so lame.
Excuse me. Are you searching for glaze lily?
Oh, hey, it's... What's your fa...
Hello, traveler. I'm surprised you that reminds me. How was your visit to the...
Well, it sure would have been better if you took...
Didn't I tell you the way? Surely I did.
Nope, we found the way on our own.
Oh, I see. Uh-oh. I guess I really did forget to tell them.
Something seems a little off about Ganyu. She's acting different from the...
Ah, well, I met you at that time.
You came all the way out here to see the...
Yujing Terrace is where Rex Lapis... Whenever my duties take me...
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite all right. When the Archon War came to its end, yes. Now that the other 5, including of the current 7 are... This means that Liyue...
So what do you think of this?
Huh? As a mortal, but as an Adeptus...
Huh? Did you...
Yes, after the war ended, I signed a contract with Rex Lapis and took the position as secretary for the Qixing. I've continued those duties to this very day. Well, I also know where...
We daren't.
Oh, so did you see...
Indeed, I did.
Wow, so you really know...
No, it is you who I should... If you would excuse me.
And that just about does it, given the ease of picking glaze.
Yeah, Paimon can already...
I've had beginning a new so you must be careful to...
Wow. See? Alright, I think it's about... Huh? What happened? The city gate...
Ah, you're the consultant. The Millilith are watching our every...
Desperate time.
The Adepti of Joyun Karst are
Do they intend to exercise?
most likely. However, both sides require...
It seems inevitable.
The Adepti do not acknowledge.
Surely the Liyuech.
They're bonehead.
And what now?
That's all. She proclaimed that in these... Only now do they want to start... Anyway, Mr.
It looks like things are about to boil over.
Do you intend to use your... Neither path is an...
Oh, by the way, Mr. Zheng...
Things are taking a turn for the... I'm afraid I must leave. Consider your next course of action.
So what does Zhongli mean by... Oh, Paimon gets it. If there's anyone, he must be waiting for the moment when... But where could we find him now? Where would he go at a time like this? Wow! This is the gold. It looked impressive enough from the out. This is where all of Tibet's Mora is. Oh, so it's a trap. But even if we can... Or better yet, take a nap on top of a mountain of Mora. Oh, right. It's quiet. Too quiet. Huh? Look! What happened here? Uh-oh. Paimon's... Quick! We have...
You've already fulfilled your task as guides. So why do you still linger here? Haven't you already seen enough
Huh? Who's there?
If you were Fatui, I imagine that you would be entitled to a generous reward from the Tsaritsa herself. But now, you're nothing but dross. Where, if it weren't for that lovely little stopping the more immense...
So you've been planning to take the nose...
As one of the 11, she will get that which she desires. I'm not... The time for discussion and diplomacy is already either way. We now come to my favorite part. The battle.
Battle? So you're the type that goes looking...
You could say that. When Signora offended the deities out instead of confronting you directly, when she faces a worthy opponent. But as for me, the greatest pleasure...
We won't let what happened in Mon...
Oh, so you... Besides, you could never defeat... Fighting talk, I love it! This chance is hard to come by, so show me all you've got. So very few ever get the chance to square off with the Fatui Harbinger. So come now, amuse me, and don't you dare disappoint.
Decided by destiny. Shadows of...
Try this. Cowering already? You've made some progress. Guess I should take you more seriously. Good. No wonder Signora was so wary of you. Well, that just means I can go all out. Brace yourself. This is about to get tough. Now, show me what you can do against the might of a Harbinger. All you do is run. No use hiding back here.
La la la.
Gotcha.
Oz, reveal
All you do is run. Not bad. Your swordsmanship is quite impressive. But That's about as far as you'll get. Didn't think you had that card hidden up your sleeve.
You were just playing us to get close to the Exuvia!
Oh, quiet down. Stop acting like some wide-eyed recruit. You've seen this world. You of all people should know. This should have been expected! Well then, I'll be taking Morax's Gnosis now! Huh? I see. Well, this is most unexpected. You beat me to it, didn't you?
This is going to cost you! You got to the Gnosis ahead of me, didn't you? Did you simply move faster? Or did you leak the information regarding the Golden House to me on purpose? No matter. Hand the Gnosis over now. Don't make me take it from you.
We didn't take it! One shall descend once again. La la la. Ah. Boom. La la la. Shadows of fate.
Die here.
Fate is upon you. La la la. La la la.
You're cut.
Look! Child's back to...
Well then, it seems the burden of the foul lick. And now that I consider the matter more carefully, you had no connection to the Gnosis.
That's what we've been trying to tell.
Your show of ability today far surpasses that of Senora's initial assessment of... You already know the answer, don't you? But if that is a secret you wish to keep, this battle has already left me satisfied. Anyone who strives as I do to grow...
Pretty sure that's not the normal way to make friends.
Unfortunately, I must bring this amulet, given that the Gnosis wasn't taken... In fact...
What? So you mean that...
Yes, it appears so. It seems that the guardian deity... As such, we must now look to our backup.
Backup plan?
I had hoped it would never come to this. The truth is, the war... Unfortunately, We can.
So what are you planning to do?
I will awaken the god that lies dormant beneath Guyon's stone forest.
A god?
Osail, overlord of the Vortex, who was defeated by Morax, the GR Archon in the Archon War. If such an ancient god were to be do you think the cunning Rex Lapis would just stand aloof and—
But the Archon War ended 2,000 years ago.
Simple. I've already prepared the means to awaken it.
Hey, those are sigils of permission. Oh, Paimon remembers now. The Fatui—
Indeed. The one that was given to you was just with the power of so many using the powers of ancient, but knowing that such an action will not— Let's see. Will the nation that has lost its deity be swallowed up by an ancient malice once more? If you wish to drown together with the people of Liyue, you're free to stay and enjoy the show.
Huh? He's already gone. That guy is fast. What's going on? If we hadn't happened to see the did we make it in time?
What are you doing here?
Huh? Hold on. It's the Adepta.
Faced with the calam—
Oh, Paimon get— just—
It's not just you. We've gotten, which is why we must stop that.
So the Archon War was— So will the power of the Qixing—
We've already discussed this together.
What? But all of you were supposed to be the—
One certainly could.
Huh?
The Qixing did once research the matter of the Gui, and as fate would have it, one who did for what could you more?
I suppose this is one— So be it. We shall use— We haven't a moment to spare. Our—
Yep.
The Fatui! They're attacking the Glacial Ballista!
The three Adepti are manning the Genshin Ballista. Do not let the Fatui disturb their work.
All able Millilith, with me!
Let's go help too!
We Adepti have not faced the god and seen you. What wishes to witness? And you, what wishes to witness?
There are so many Fatui too! We can't look!
Were you about to say we can't hold them, children? Don't lose.
This will hurt a little. Please bear with us.
Once you've adapted, try to use that in battle.
In other words, If we hold here, there's nothing worse to come, right?
Decided by destiny. Decided by destiny.
The interlopers are no more. Now we may commit ourselves fully.
It's working! We just need to keep this up!
Be careful now.
The Guizhong ballista is destroyed. Without its covering fire, retaliation shall be difficult.
But the Jade Chamber is our last line of defense. We can't give another inch, no matter what.
I have another idea.
What do you mean, Lady Ningguang?
I'll sacrifice the Jade Chamber.
What is the meaning of this?
I understand.
Traveler, lend me a hand. Farewell, old friend. Goodbye for now. Let us meet again in the future.
Is it finally over?
The ominous aura of that monster has the effects of the sigil of... It will be some time before the...
We are indebted to you for your assistance. If the Adepti hadn't happened to be here...
Save your flattery.
Come now. There's no need for such harsh words, Cloud Retainer. I've heard that when Ningguang... At first, it is a testament to seeing the Jade Chamber destroyed in the defense...
Well, I was really hoping you would say that such sacrifice could at least be used. Thank you all for hearing me out.
Oh?
3,700 years. Even to this very day, Liyue and... But that does not mean that the Liyue of today do not merely cast your protective gaze upon the land.
Are you questioning our means of protecting...
I mean no offense. I simply hope...
Forebears, you say? What?
This morning, Rex Lapis appeared to me...
What?
In the dream. I yearned to tell him. I also thought to tell him, but I dared not.
Oh, Ningguang.
Yet another perspective.
Right! That's something that the animal Archon sought to quell this.
Each of the 7 nations has its own.
Though your point is the very height, as Adepti, we've become...
All right, all right.
I apologize for appearing in full armor. I am afraid...
And who are you?
I am Feng Yan, a sergeant of the Millilith. I thought this battle would perhaps, although I am a mere...
Huh? Why does everyone look so down?
Weren't you frightened, dear?
I wasn't afraid. All the strong Millilith, when danger is near, everyone always protects me. Thanks for protecting Liyue Harbor. Please, come visit.
Unfortunately, we wouldn't be able to...
Huh?
Because we are Adepti.
Oh, okay.
You see, this is what Liyue is like today. The country of contract, although their blood is weak. The time of contracts between gods and Liyue has long since passed.
Seeing the port around us now, it is hard not...
Your line of inquiry is askew. What?
Seems like the Adept...
Let us return now.
Eager to leave, conqueror of deep. Yes, one understands what the conqueror... One fears that by the time one finally grasps the new... Fair enough. Since we Adepti have consensus, but how will we ensure that the Liyue...
All right, Mooncarver, you needn't...
Looks like the conflict between... Oh, right! It's nice that we've got... Child wanted to unleash, but we were able to handle the... Oh, and speaking of that, don't we... Paimon doesn't get it, but isn't...
Is there anything I can do for you?
We've come to see Zhongli. Could you please tell...
Unfortunately, Zhongli is...
Doesn't the Northland big... Last time we saw Zhongli was before... Do you think he doesn't know about the attack on... We had better go and make...
You call this cooperation?
Don't take... Oh, it seems that...
Hey, it's Zhongli and Child.
It's you two. Ah, right.
Well, if it isn't you two...
Paimon knew that we should...
Oh, now don't say that. Sure, besides, I thought we were getting along. Nothing personal. We just have different views, that's all. The real deceivers here are Senora and Zhongli. So actually, I think...
Stop wasting time, child. There'll be plenty of time to check. You remember the agreement, Morax.
What in the world are you talking about?
The contract is fulfilled.
How sanctimonious.
What? So you're the Lord of Geo? No, wait. That's an
I do not give it for free. I give it as agreed upon.
Yeah, you don't think you would...
Gathering...
Wait, what?
Perhaps it's best that I explain. As you know, I've dwelt upon even boulders that can withstand whirlpool until one drizzly day. I stood motionless among the crowds.
Oh, Zhongli.
But as I began to consider relinquishing my divine role, was Liyue, the city I had dwelt in for so long. So I feigned my own death. And indeed I was. The gnosis which I had kept, that's right. Which is why I continued to safeguard.
So you mean that if the chaos...
Of course. And it would have been all too easy. Just as a child quickly matures after losing their parents.
I was pleasantly surprised with the finale. The Adepti deserve the greatest applause. And hats off to the emissary. All the while, I carried on. These things were all a part. I had expected them. They seized the opportunity to supplant Liyue's divine
Huh? That doesn't sound good at all.
On the contrary, I think...
Hey, what about me? Doesn't anyone feel the least bit of remorse for
I think that thanks would be more appropriate. You certainly... If you hadn't created the pressure of a battle between mortals, Adepti, and a god...
Huh? Just whose side are you on? Be that as it may. You...
Well then, with the Gnosis in my possession, I have...
Fine. I'll meet you there later.
Do as you wish.
Now then, is there anything else you would...
Right! As Zhongli always...
Realistically speaking.
Huh?
However, I am the god of My agreement with the Cryo-Archon will be the... As for the bargaining chip that the Tsaritsa used to uncover that answer for yourself in your future.
You know that god from the ocean couldn't have...
Yes.
Say.
Now that you mention it, I mean it all. Still, what's so...
Ah, forget it.
Oh, well, since we're going through it... So Rex Lapis is... Oh, come on. There's only one real Fatui. They... Shh! Lower your voice.
Hear ye all! Though a dragon soars ageless, gods and Adepti live glorious lives. Rumors and hearsay abound on the streets that Rex, having been thwarted in his trial. Rex Lapis's, nor are they to believe street-born rumors or indulge in baseless speculation.
Paimon needs a So that's how they're spin. Something feels off. Why would they suddenly get... Could the Qixing already have known that Rex... Did Zhongli tell... Exactly, right? Ooh, seems like... Look, it's Ningguang and Kuch.
As said previously,
3,700 years of...
we, the people of Liyue,
The long, unending...
now that we have awoken, will you stand with us?
So concludes the words of her eminence. Does Her Eminence the Yuheng have anything to add?
Huh? Is she looking?
Traveler.
Yikes! She really is looking at...
Is that the traveler who they say defeated?
So young. The Liyue Qixing always repay their debts. Name your price. You did.
Whoa!
Well, could you help me put up some missing person poster?
Perhaps.
But it's, well...
As for them...
Hey, Zhongli! Look at this! And here you are looking up...
Why would I... Right. If The...
Ha! That's...
You're right. I do lack the Mora.
But why would Morax lack...
As the Rex Lapis Morax. When I was journeying with you, though I still had...
Oh, no wonder. But since you weren't used to not being...
Well, we were only spending for... In the City of Commerce, we do not... The Archon Morax could never experience... I will treasure the memories that I made as young. That is true.
Paimon thinks that we should...
I fear that continuing your journey may be difficult. Yes. The nation has been... The Electro-Archon Ball.
Paimon thinks we've heard that one.
That is the case. And since...
That said, though people at the... Zhongli, since you're Rex Lapis, shouldn't you know something about what...
It's because of visions.
Visions?
When faced with circumstances beyond their control. But if a person shows truth, this is what visions are.
Uh-huh. That's how people...
But starting from last year... The
Vision Hunt Decree?
Yes. It was an...
They want to seize visions. But what...
I should think that in the ride...
Whoa. That's harsh.
The Animo Archon is the god of freedom. The fact that even I, knowing her... 7 ideals for 7... All right, then. Was there anything else you wish to know? That's it. The reason I hinted as much to the Adepti as well. How did I accomplish that, you ask? All right, then. Was there anything else you wish to know? The time of the Adepti has long... Kuching is absolutely right in... Now, though I... Could the original person who... All right, then. Was there... Well, then.